Homeowners, listen up. I'm gonna show you how I just saved a client 20 years of mortgage payments. And I even lowered his effective interest rate on his mortgage down to 1.2%. Yes, you heard that right, 1.2. If you've looked at your mortgage statement lately and it made you sick to see how much interest goes through your payment every single month, save this video and follow me because I'm gonna teach you how we can take back a little bit of power from the bank and stop throwing away tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars of interest. This client owed about $217,000 on their home, and they had about 25 years left on their current mortgage. They would have paid back roughly $94,000 of interest back to their mortgage company. But all we're gonna do is use one strategy to completely flip this entire mortgage game on its head. It's called using a first lien HELOC. And what we're doing is gonna refinance his mortgage into the HELOC, pay his home off in less than 5 years, and turn him into the bank into himself. So that way he can use his line of credit to buy more rental properties and grow his wealth today. My name's Sean Uehara. I've been a mortgage lender for almost 20 years, and this first lien HELOC strategy is the best strategy you can understand if you're thinking of buying or refinancing your mortgage. This strategy can literally help you pay off your home in years instead of decades without drastically changing your financial habits. This is literally a game changer when it comes to owning real estate. Here's the thing. The banks don't want you to know this information, but as a mortgage lender for almost 20 years, I want to teach this to you because I want to change the entire game so that we can all get our homes paid off faster, start building some wealth, and retire sooner. Most homeowners get stuck in the old way of thinking about how to pay off a mortgage, whether you're making bi-weekly payments, you're making extra principal payments every single month, but all you're doing is tying up your money in your home, which doesn't benefit you. Even though you're paying your house off faster, you can't touch that money. If you want to touch it, you either have to refinance or get a HELOC, which defeats the whole purpose of what you're trying to do. Let me show you how this HELOC works. So here's our current loan. We're going to pay off this $216,000 balance. He's been in his house for 5 years. He's got about a 3% interest rate. He brings in about $6,000 a month and has about $5,000 in his checking account. And all we're doing is utilizing the HELOC and treating it just like our checking account. So we've got $6,000 going in every month. He's going to pay for all of his bills and expenses. And we're gonna have about $3,600 left over. So in this guy's case, he's got a car loan and some other credit card debt that we're gonna reconcile into the mortgage. So that way he only has his HELOC to worry about. He's gonna have no other debt other than his normal living expenses, utility bills, and groceries. So here's his current mortgage, 25 years, that'll get paid off. Here's our HELOC. We're paying that same balance off in 56 months or 4.7 years. Saving him a total of $50,000. The average rate on the HELOC is 8.3%, but remember, because interest gets calculated daily instead of monthly like a regular mortgage, we're only paying $43,000 worth of interest, which you can see here gives us an effective APR of 1.2%. The effective rate on the HELOC is the most important thing for you to understand. And if you don't know what that means, I would encourage you to look that up. But essentially, it's telling you what was the true cost of interest that you're paying to pay off that mortgage. So in our case, we're getting that down to 1.2%, which is unbelievable. So if you're serious about paying off your home and building some wealth, you really want to lower the cost of borrowing your mortgage over time. First lien HELOC, I'm telling you, got to understand this strategy. This is a total game changer that the banks don't want you to know.